Welcome everybody to Recreation Gaming TV. It is Kelvin here, and today I will be telling you guys about my top 10 favorite Naruto fights. Now, when I say that, it's the fights that happen in Naruto, not Naruto Shippuden or in the movies, just Naruto the series, just the show itself. So I'll be giving you guys my top 10 favorite fights, listing from number 10, or I should say ranking from number 10 to ranking to number 1. So let's get started. Ranking at number 10 is Naruto versus Kiba. Now, I put this at number 10 because I really liked how much Naruto was progressing in the anime, and everyone here did not believe in Naruto, and everybody looked at Naruto as a joke because from the past, Naruto shown that he really couldn't, compete with others in their younger days. Naruto just couldn't do anything right. He was just an annoying little brat and stuff. And, Kiba here got all cocky thinking that he could beat Naruto, but this fight really shows how much Naruto has progressed in the anime series. And I liked how Naruto proved everybody wrong because, Naruto was very serious about becoming Hokage. Nobody believed in him, but in this fight, it shows how far Naruto has come in the anime and how better of a fighter he's becoming. It's a really good fight, so that ranks at number 10 on my favorite fights in Naruto. Ranking at number 9 is the Six Rookies and Rock Lee versus the Sound Ninja. I put this at number 9 because I'm a very huge fan of the tuning exams, which is my favorite part of the whole series, including in Shippuden. I loved the tuning exams. It was just really great overall. Now, of course, we all know that Naruto and Sasuke were very hurt badly, and Sakura had to, basically defend her two teammates. And then here you got the Sound Ninja being bullies, which they really are. But at the same time, in their view, they're just trying to get the scrolls to advance to the next round. And she had all these traps and stuff. But then, obviously, Sakura really can't fight. But luckily, Rock Lee came to save the day. But eventually, he got defeated by the Sound Ninja. But we all know he really would have defeated them. But he chose not to really mess them up. And then you got the three other rookies, Ino, Choji, and Shikamaru, which I believe is Team 10. They come out to help out their friends, and it was just a really good fight overall. It was nice to see everybody defend each other from the Sound Ninja, because the Sound Ninja were just being bullies, thinking they were all that, and like they were the shit and all that stuff. Excuse my language, but they really weren't. So ranking at number 8 is the third Hokage versus Orochimaru. This was a really, good fight, and the fact that Orochimaru, summoned the first and second Hokage, which we'd never seen, I don't think, in the anime before. It was a really intense fight, knowing the fact that the third Hokage student, one of his students was Orochimaru himself, but Orochimaru turned after a tragic thing that happened to him, and his views on life and the ninja world just really changed. But it was a really good fight to see the teacher versus student. It was a really good fight, so I recommend you guys watch that fight. Ranking at number 7 is the two Sanin, which is Jiraiya and Lady Tsunade, and Naruto versus Kabuto and Orochimaru. This was a pretty good damn fight. I mean, again, we got to see Naruto progress even more, and we got to see what Lady Tsunade, Jiraiya were capable of, and Orochimaru and Kabuto himself. It was a really intense fight. Every second of it, there was humor in it. There was just like intense battling. It was a really good battle overall, and I just loved how the three Sannin, it was two of them together versus one of them, because one of them changed into a bad way. It was just a really good fight overall. I recommend you guys watch that fight. Ranking at number 6 is Naruto and Sasuke versus Gaara. I really like this fight because Sasuke, in this fight, he starts to see that he's not really strong as he would like to be, and Naruto here goes against Gaara, who is the One Tails, and we all know that Naruto is the Nine Tails. And Naruto just shows that he never gives up no matter what the challenge is, and it was just really good how he did all the multi shadow clones. It was just a really good fight, and you really got to see what Naruto and Gaara were really more capable of, and the fact that this whole fight between Naruto and Sasuke versus Gaara, it just changed Gaara's view on everything, and because of Naruto, Gaara changed as a person, but for the better of the good. So it was a really nice match to watch. Ranking at number 5, this is where it starts to get really good in my opinion. Number 5 was Shikamaru versus Tamari in the final rounds of the of the Chunin exams. Now, some of you are probably wondering, well, why does this rank? Why is this in your top 5 fights? Well, in all honesty, the most epic fights aren't always the best, but the thing about this fight is I like how Shikamaru, you get to really see how good Shikamaru is as a tactician, like how very smart Shikamaru is on the battlefield, because from knowing Shikamaru through the whole series, you know him to be as a lazy, ninja, but he honestly knows what he's doing though. He's like, who knows, like at least 3, 5, 10 steps ahead of everybody else in battle, and the Sand Ninjas, which was Tamari, Kankuro, and Gaara, they were being undefeated every time, like they weren't being touched, but Shikamaru proved that he could beat Tomorrow, but unfortunately, he just gives up because he ran out of chakra and he's just a lazy ninja. But it really shows how smart and what a tactician Shikamaru is, that he can go against some of the best ninjas, but he's just lazy. But it was a really nice fight because there was a lot of strategy involved. I mean, and it was just really good. If you watch that fight, you'll understand why I like this fight. Ranking at number 4 is Team 7 versus Kakashi in the beginning of this in the anime. Now, I know this wasn't really like the best fight, but the reason why I like it is because you have the teacher going against 3 students, and there's an objective that they have to get the 2 bells that Kakashi's holding, which is the teacher, but there's 3 of them and only 2 of them could get them. So there's a nice concept there. And the fact that, Kakashi teaches you some things about Naruto, you get to learn what genjutsu is, ninjutsu is, and taijutsu is, and he teaches them a very valuable lesson in this fight. And it was just a very nice fight because the thing was, Naruto here he's thinking that he doesn't need the others' help to defeat Kakashi, and then Sakura here, she's here obsessing with Sasuke, and Sasuke is believing that Naruto and Sakura are beneath him and they're no use to him. But what's a very valuable lesson in teamwork. So that's why I really like this match that much. Ranking at number 3 will be Team 7 versus Zabuza and Haku. This was one of the, I would say this is the first major fight in the series in the beginning, and it was a really interesting and intense fight. You got to see the teamwork of Naruto and Sasuke, which is very brilliant. Sakura, I guess she was okay in this fight, but Kakashi, you really got to see what Kakashi was truly capable of, because he's ranking at a Jonin. And, Zabuza, a really good ninja, and Haku, was no joke. But, it was nice how they, ended up coming through in the whole battle because it was very intense. And, Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura, they didn't see a way out of how they were going to win this, but they eventually did win the fight. And it was very nice to see Zabuza change in the end. And, Haku, it was a really mature, intense, and just an interesting match overall. You got to learn a few things about the characters, and it was just really nice to watch. Ranking at number 2 is Naruto versus Neji. Oh my gosh. I cannot tell you how much I love this fight. Here you got Naruto, the main character in the Naruto series. And then you got this badass Neji who is a genius at fighting. He's just a genius ninja. Naruto here is the underdog. There is no way in heck that Naruto can defeat Neji in this battle just because of what everyone says about Neji, that he has the Byakugan, all this stuff. But then here comes Naruto giving Neji a great match, and a great match for for the audience. But Neji was always this guy who said this is your destiny, that stuff, that no one can change their destiny no matter how hard they work and all that stuff. He was just like, if someone's better than you, they will remain better than you, all that stuff. Neji was just that type of ninja, but Neji's a genius, so he knows how to fight. He has the Byakugan, he's got the Trigon, a trigram, something like that. Neji can fight. Neji's no joke. But the fact that Naruto, the underdog, defeated Neji in this battle was truly amazing. Naruto was getting better with his shadow clones, and Naruto was able to use his Nine Tails chakra, which is the reason why he pretty much won the match. But Naruto, he outsmarted Neji because, the Byakugan can see through things and it could see chakra and all that stuff. But Naruto fooled Neji, and Naruto defeated Neji, and, Neji was the top Genin in the whole, out of all the Genin in the Leaf Village, or I think in the whole tuning exams. I'm not too sure though, but I know for a fact in the leaflet she was the top getting. And Naruto, the underdog, defeated the top getting. It was a really good fight. Oh my gosh, Naruto was just truly an underdog. He was the small guy going against the big guy. Even though Neji's not really big, but Neji can defend himself. He knows how to fight in a battle. But in this fight, you really got to see that Naruto can truly fight. He can truly fight. He knows how to defend himself. And you see how much Naruto has progressed in this fight from the beginning of the series. Naruto just keeps getting better and better in every battle. And it was a really intense, fun match to watch. You saw counters. It was just really good. And I recommend that you guys watch it. Ranking at number 1. Some of you may have seen this coming. Some of you may have not. But let me tell you, nothing will change my mind for this match because this is my absolute favorite match in the whole Naruto series, including in Shippuden and the movies. This is my favorite fight of all time, and that is Rock Lee versus Gaara. Oh my gosh! Now we all know that there's only in Naruto we just learned that there's only 3 jutsus, which is ninjutsu, genjutsu, and taijutsu. Lee can only use taijutsu. He doesn't have the ability to use genjutsu or ninjutsu. And Gaara here is probably the most powerful genin in the whole series. I know I said Neji. Neji was the top, I think, but Gaara is really the most powerful. And everyone, thinks Rock Lee's a joke because of how he looks, how he acts, and how he tries to be his sensei and all that stuff. But up until this fight, I did not have a favorite character until this fight, which was Rock Lee, because after I see what Rock Lee was capable of, the fact that because Gaara's ninjutsu is sand and stuff. Rock Lee, he only has martial arts. That's all he can use in the ninja world, And it's said that you can't really succeed in the ninja world just using taijutsu. But Rock Lee wants to prove that he wants to be a famous ninja. He wants to be known as the best taijutsu ninja in the world. And Gaara has a sand defense that you can't basically get through it. The sand acts on its own. It just always goes around Gaara, kind of like a barrier or a shield. And no one has ever touched Gaara ever in the ninja world. And here's Rock Lee trying his best to get past through Gaara's defenses of the sand. He just can't. And it turns out that Rock Lee has leg weights on, but they don't look like much. But he drops the leg weights, and once they touch the floor, it makes like this big ass explosion, and it shows you how much weight Lee really had on. And once he took the weights off and started going after Gaara, you cannot even keep up with Lee's movements. Lee can move so fast. It was just such a crazy fight. The fact that someone going against someone powerful as Gaara with only taijutsu is saying something. And because of this fight, I officially had a favorite character in the series. I didn't even know Lee was that fast. Nobody knew Lee was that fast until that fight happened. That fight was just amazing because, to me, Rock Lee is the most human-like character in the whole Naruto series. And it was just really an incredible fight because, again, like with Naruto and Neji, Naruto was the underdog going against Neji, and Rock Lee, he was the underdog going against Gaara. Unfortunately, Lee lost the match, but you got to see how good of a ninja Rock Lee really is. And Rock Lee is no joke. He can really fight. I mean, to be honest, if anybody else was to fight Rock Lee in the final rounds of the Chunin exams, none of them would have been able to defeat Lee. Guaranteed. I guarantee you that. I would put my life on him. I would bet all the money I have in the world on that. Lee is an amazing fighter. And, it was really sad because, in my opinion, his character got, he just got pushed aside. Like, Lee was not an important character no more, which is very sad to me. But Lee will always be my favorite character. Really good fight. You guys have to watch Rock Lee versus Gaara. And if you're gonna bother to watch the match on YouTube, just watch the anime of Naruto. You guys will love it. You don't even need to be a martial arts fan, a Naruto fan, an anime, or you don't need to be into none of that stuff to like Naruto. You will love this series. So those are my top 10 fights in Naruto. Let me know what you think of my top 10. Comment down below your top 10 fights in Naruto. What do you think about Naruto and all that stuff? Just comment down below. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment, subscribe, and like the video. Thank you very much, and you guys have a nice day.